Sometimes you're good and sometimes the stars align, and I think we're in an experience here where we both do a good job, but the stars have aligned in our refurbishment program, in that of our legacy fleet, as Andy refers to it, which is the entire fleet, perhaps other than the breakaway and getaway, there are 11 vessels, and of those 11 vessels, starting with the Epic a few weeks back, 10 of those 11 are going in for a complete refurbishment in calendar year, from starting now, 16 and 17. So we have really, I don't want to call it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but it's not often that so many vessels go in for refurbishment in such a brief amount of time. And over this 24-month period, the entire fleet, other than the Jewel, which is going to occur in the first quarter of 2018, is going to be refurbished with many of the elements you see on board the ship today. So as Andy points out, we like to think we already have great flexibility, wonderful entertainment, tremendous selection of cabins, but you'll also now see the wonderful hardware touches, the excellent fit and finishes that you see on this ship, some new choices in restaurants, upgrading of the fabrics, the carpets, the guest experience, so that you get to the point, as Andy mentioned, where when guests come on these newly refurbished ships, again starting with the Epic a few weeks ago, and now for the rest of the fleet, they really feel like they're coming on a ship that is almost brand new. And that's our clear goal, and it's a stated goal, and it's one that, as Andy mentioned, Frank has a tremendous track record in achieving. I worked for Renaissance Cruises back in the 90s, and I was personally there when the ships that we currently have in the Legacy Oceania fleet were delivered in 1999, 2000, and 2001, and I have the pleasure of traveling on them on a regular basis as part of my responsibilities. Excuse me. And I can tell you today, there's no question in my mind, they're not a little bit better than the day they were delivered. They're much, much better by a huge margin than the day they're delivered. And I invite all of you as part of your jobs to find ways to get on those ships, even if it's just in a turnaround port, to walk them. But the Regatta, the Insignia, the Nordica, and now the Serena, again, I was personally there. This isn't hearsay. This isn't someone telling you a story. I was there in 1999, 2000, and 2001 for all the inaugurals. I've seen them, and I see them now. They're better, and you're going to see the same transformation. Norwegian already has a beautiful fleet, but it's going to be taking on one notch higher.